Alright guys, welcome to my tutorial, me Fairbank, how to sort of do different variations of making a sub bass in FL Studio. Now there are millions, no not millions, but there's loads of ways how you can make sub bass, and once you learn a few methods, you know, you find your preferred sort of method depending on your genre and what you make. And obviously when I was sort of first starting up and first learning how to make music and stuff on FL Studio, I went onto YouTube like most people and I went to find tutorials, and I must say that there was some good tutorials, but there wasn't tutorials deep enough for my liking and easy enough to follow. So I thought I'd give something back and I'd make a tutorial in 3 different ways how to make a sub bass. Well, 3 of my preferred ways how to make sub bass. Now the first way is by a plugin that everyone has, and it's called 3xOSC. So insert that into your pattern here, and then on your channel settings here, you want to turn the CRS on the first oscillator right down, and on the second oscillator you want to turn it right down. And this is the only thing you need to do at this point. If you go into piano roll and you go down to the low notes, you can create a nice sub bass there. Now this was one of the ways that I sort of first started making, but obviously when you start to experience different plugins, you find obviously various different ways, and when you sort of wanting a different sort of soul-y sort of sub bass, like I do a lot of drum and bass, so I do like a lot of sub bass that I've got a lot of soul influence in them. So one way I do that is I have a plugin called Nexus, and basically it's brilliant. I use it mostly for pianos, and I usually mostly for the synth and stuff in my tracks, but today we're going to be using it for the sub bass. Now it's got a bass tab here. If you go on one of the presets, and you can go on, you know, various different ones, so we'll just find, like, you know, a suitable one for the tutorial. So we'll try this one. Maybe too sort of sudden. Oh, Ontius Maximus. I know, we'll go on the DMB sign, is it? DMB sign, yeah. Right, so what we want to do is we can do the cutoff here, but I prefer to select the master filter and then cut off. So, you know, you get a nice sub bass there. You can also do it with voice as well, but it's not as effective. We'll find voicey, yeah, we'll just do this random one, voicey flutes. Obviously the same thing, master filter, cut off. So it's obviously not strong, but you know, you still get the same effect, and when you combine it with other types of sub bass, you can get a really nice sound. Now the last way is like my most preferred way, and it's in a very like sort of unknown plugin, and the plugin is called HaHaHa CSO 1IV2, I think. Yep. And I actually learned this sort of plugin from a tutorial I watched quite a bit ago on reggae. So yeah, you can download this for free somewhere. I'll put it in a link in the description. It's a very good plugin for sub bass. It's very useful. So what you do, you want to select right on the presets until you got onto mod bass. Now that sounds alright. I mean, it's nice, but obviously we can make that better. And the way you make it better, well, the way I prefer to make it better is we'll just put a random tune in the piano roll here. So we've got that. Obviously, that's yeah. So you wanna on your mod bass, you wanna go to channel settings and you want to set that to FX channel 1, and you wanna go to your mixer and put this effect on it called Sound Goodizer. Now, obviously, on the previous tutorial I watched, said that this wasn't a very good plugin and people don't really use it, but I think it's very effective. Obviously, you're going to need a decent subwoofer, because if you listen to this tutorial with laptop speakers, you're not going to hear the bass, because laptop speakers don't have the capability to produce bass. Anyway, if I get a good response for this tutorial, I'll make other ones on mastering beats and producing different sort of genre beats and stuff like that. So if it really helps you, you can comment and like the video and subscribe. So cheers.